us kick off. G'day to the other people that are joining us. We've had a huge registration for this one, and the recording will go out tonight because I know a lot of it is time sensitive. So, yes, pulled an all-nighter to get all of this together. All right, housekeeping. We still only have 30 minutes. Well, we have 28. The big news is we have more than 20 bits of tech that we're going to get through in 30 minutes. So if you think I talk fast, buckle up, because this one's probably just going to fire you at you really quickly today. So my suggestion is, while the slides and the recording will come out tonight, and I've made everything clickable on the slides, if there is something that grabs your eye immediately on today's webinar, then it might be worthwhile just making a note of what it is and where it's from, so you can chase it up pretty quickly. We've got quite a number of new people on and that have registered for the session. So thank you. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Tracy Sheen. I'm known as the Digital Guide. I'm also a federally approved entrepreneurship facilitator for the Ipswich, Lockyer Valley, Scenic Rim and Somerset regions in Queensland. So hello to all of my YEP people that have joined us. So YEP stands for Your Entrepreneurship Program. I'm the author of The End of Technophobia. I officially handed my baton for the Business Book of the Year winner across 2 nights ago. So congratulations to Jessica Irvine for taking out the Australian Business Book of the Year for this year with Money with Jess, I think was the name of the book. I know a number of us on the call are judges for the Australian Business Book Awards this year, and hands down, there were some amazing entries going through this year. So really lovely to see that the status of Australian authors is in a great place for business books. I'm a regular on Koshi's Business Builders. I do a lot of work with the Australian Domain Authority. I'm a certified practicing marketer with the Australian Marketing Institute. These days, most of my work is this kind of stuff, running webinars, workshops, educational pieces, and making sure that I'm helping as many people as I can get, use, and leverage technology in their business. All right, I've divided the webinar today into a few different sections, just so you can kind of keep track of what we are talking about. And the first section we're going to talk about this morning is smart home stuff. G'day, Lynn, how you doing? So one of the first ones that has really tickled my fancy is Arlo. Now, we use the Arlo cameras and doorbells and everything in our place, and Arlo have up to 20% off their entire range for Black Friday. So I think it's about a 4-day sale, and they are offering up to a $150 cashback as well, 21st to the 28th. There we go. There's only a couple of devices that aren't included on the sale, so the vast majority of stuff is. What I love about their security cameras is they do wireless ones as well. So when we were renting, they were excellent to, pop up outside the house, in the house, wherever we needed them. And even the video doorbell runs on batteries as well. So excellent quality, Ultra HD in the recording, everything backs up to an app, really, really high quality and fantastic products. Local ones. All right, I'll have a chat with you about the entrepreneurship facilitators offline today. Drop me an email. I'm happy to hook up and have a conversation about that. All right, the next one is Sonos. Now, if you like your speakers, Sonos do a great range of smart speakers. An interesting side note, if you go to IKEA and you look at their smart speakers that they have on offer in IKEA, they are actually Sonos speakers that they have rebranded for IKEA. So day to day, if you want a cheaper version of the Sonos stuff, you can always pick it up at IKEA. But Sonos for Black Friday are doing some really good deals with their sound bars, particularly the Arc Premium, which is the one that we've got. So it's typically around $1,500, but they're doing it for $11.99. And the Roam portable speaker is fantastic. It's a little small one that you can take about the place wherever, if you're going on a picnic or barbecue or anything like that, you can just pick it up and move it around. So any of that is directly from Sonos. And some of these are going to be fantastic Christmas presents if you're looking for, things for people that have everything. Then Sonos and Arlo are certainly a great way to, get some good Christmas gifts going. The other one that I love every Black Friday is Dyson. Now, these guys are a little bit like Apple. They tend not to discount, except for one time of the year. And Black Friday, they go crazy. Last year, I picked up the top of the range stick vacuum for them, and it was like a $600 saving. This year, same kind of deal. The Dyson V8 Absolute is $300 off. The Cyclonic V10 Absolute is $400 off. They've got fans and even their hair straightener, which is one of the best on the market. The hairdressers kind of love them. They've well taken over from the GHD range. If anyone was into those back in the day, I still have my GHD, $200 off. So they're all on the Dyson website. And again, some great ideas, although probably don't buy someone a vacuum for Christmas. That won't go down too well. All right. The next lot is Wearable Tech. Just didn't get a link to the, even though I registered just in case. Okay. Thank you, Simone. Hello, Simone. How you doing? Wearable Tech. All right. Withings or Withings. I never really know how to pronounce this, but again, it's a product that we use a lot, and their entire health and wellness range is up to 30% off at JB Hi-Fi for Black Friday. They have a fantastic little portable blood pressure monitor that we've used for years. That's now $125. That's around $100 off. And they have the high-end model, which also does ECG, heart rate, and gives you a stethoscopic kind of sound to it as well for $349. We use their sleep analyzer. That's down to $139, and that's just a pad that you put under your mattress, and it really does very well at telling you, the depth of sleep, how well you're sleeping, and it kind of coaches you to be able to get better sleep. And they have some great body and body composition scales as well that are all Bluetooth, connect in with your phone, and you can keep up to date with everything that's going on there. So if you're looking for, I think the Withings or the Withings range make fantastic presents. So that's something that you might want to pop in the little, reserve banks to think about for Christmas gifts for people. G'day to the folks that have just joined us, Kirsten and Simone and Susan. How you doing? Lovely to see you. The other thing with the Wearable Tech, if you're in the market for a smartwatch, Rebel Sports have some great ones on offer. This Black Friday, they're doing some great prices on the Garmin, which are exceptionally well reviewed, and also the Fitbit watches as well. So if a smartwatch is on your radar, then I'd definitely go and check out Rebel Sports, and the other one that had some good deals with JB Hi-Fi. So that's another one to keep in your mind. All right, tech toys. I don't normally talk about tech toys, and some of these are a little rubbery as to whether they're actually a toy or not. But hey, it's Black Friday and we are looking for Christmas gifts, and there's some crackers out there. So the first one is the Remarkable 2. Now, anyone who knows me and sees me kind of day to day, I am in love with my Remarkable. I am a note taker from way back, and I've had this now for about 18 months, 2 years, and I just love it to bits. Again, they're a bit like Dyson and Apple. They don't do a lot of discounts. In fact, I've never seen their product discounted. But at the moment, they've got a save up to $80 on their website. It really does feel like writing on paper. The only thing you can do is take notes on it. It will not connect to emails or Facebook or anything like that. So I like it because my little ADHD brain is forced to stay focused on what I'm doing. In saying that, it converts your handwriting to text. It will integrate with Google, Dropbox, OneDrive. You can now actually screen share directly from your Remarkable to a laptop, so you can use it as a screen sharing device as well. And it's got 2 weeks battery life. So it is an insane battery and the way that it stays connected. So the Remarkable 2, only thing to know if you're thinking about getting one of those for Christmas, pull your finger out, because they are a long time to be delivered. I remember when we ordered ours, it was about 12-week delivery time. So I think they've reduced it, but just bear that one in mind. All right, I got to talk about the Wailera hair. Again, not something I normally talk about, but this is the thing that I use to curl my hair. It is a little UHD. It's a little USB chargeable device, so it plugs in to any USB. It's temperature and time adjustable. Mark uses it as well. Fantastic. I can see it does such a great job on you. They have two different models, a fine hair version. Mark, I'm sure you've got that one, or a thick hair one. And it's up to 50% or 50% off store wide. And that's for their curlers and their straighteners. So at the moment, the little USB one, which does my whole hair in about 30 minutes, and I can do it in the car, it's fantastic, is $119. So that is an absolute cracker. Again, would make a fantastic Christmas present. If anyone wants to get me a new one, mine rattles now when I turn it on because I've had it for that long and it's been thrown around the car. So Wailera, if you're listening, happy to endorse you. All right, the last one is I've been keeping an eye out for a smallish drone for Peter for when we go on our regional trips. And the DJI Mini 2.4K has been the one that we've had our eye on for quite a while. Well, JB Hi-Fi have it on sale for Black Friday for $648. Now, it's not the pack. You can get the DJI as a pack. If you hear a weird noise, I tell you, I am topping up my water. But it is the 2.4. So it's got 4K video, Ultra HD, app enabled, gives you up to 31 minutes flight time, and it's got a maximum flight speed of 57 Ks. So that is a great one to take a look at if you are in the market for a drone. All right, let's talk mobile phones, because I've had a few people reach out to me about what are the best mobile phone deals this Black Friday. So Jeff, you will be very happy to know that I am not just going to cover Apple. I've brought Samsung into the mix as well, because there are some great deals on Samsung's this 4-day weekend. At last, I'm not saying I'm converting to Samsung, steady on. I'm just saying I recognize that Simone and Jeff are the two people in the universe that enjoy Samsung devices. So the S22 Ultra 5G is $500 off at JB Hi-Fi. A foot in the door, true. The A13, if you're looking for an entry point phone in the Samsung range, I've used it. It's a great little phone. That's $279 direct from Samsung. If you're a flip kind of person, if you can remember, and I know, Jeff, you sure can, the old Motorola flip style, well, Samsung are doing their own flip version now, and Vodafone have a great deal with that, with $700 off when you stay connected to a eligible Vodafone plan for 24 months. So if that interests you, the Razor, indeed, check out I always thought it looked like the transporter from Star Trek. Just check out your Vodafone deals with those. Harvey's have the Flip 3 5G as well, starting from $674 if you're looking to own the phone outright. And Optus, well, poor old Optus are trying to claw back clients left, right, and center. So get the S22 and they'll throw in a Samsung Tab A8. So that's a pretty good deal if Optus is on your radar to go back to. So a few different providers there, retailers offering the Samsung equipment. So definitely if Samsung is something in your kind of vision, then a few places to check out. Surprise, surprise, I had to throw the Apples in. Now, Apple don't do discounts. They just don't. So the best they're offering is you get an $80 voucher on the iPhone 13, 13 mini, iPhone 12, or iPhone SE. There are no deals on the 14s, the 14 Max Pros, any of those kinds of things. But 13s are still a current model. They're still an exceptional phone. So if you are looking for something and you're prepared to, go a model down, then you can grab a $80 gift voucher for picking up an Apple 13 at the same time. Amazon Australia have 14% off the iPhone 13s, no gift voucher, but they're doing 14% off. And there is word on the grapevine that Good Guys and Harvey Norman's will be doing something tomorrow, but they have not announced what that is yet. Now, the other thing to know is that Kmart have taken a shipment of refurbished Apples. Now, what's happening is a lot of Apple users are trading in their old handsets when they're getting their new ones. So they're kind of cleaned up and then they're offered out as a bulk lot. So about 6-8 months ago, Kohl's took a big delivery of them. This time around, it's Kmart. So if you are willing or maybe looking for a second phone or one for parents or for kids or something like that, and you're willing to go back a few models, I think they're the 8 or the 10 that is on offer with Kmart, then I would jump on that because they are a very limited release that is given. They haven't said the numbers and they haven't given a price point, but they always are exceptional value on those refurbs, and the refurbs are top notch. You know, Apple has completely refurbed them before they go back out to market. So definitely worth a look there. All right, laptops. Sue, this one is for you. So if you are in the market for a PC, there are so many out there. My go-to place for a straight up PC like a Lenovo or a Dell or something like that would be 2 places, JB Hi-Fi and Harvey Norman. I just physically did not have the space to cover off all of the different PCs that are available, but looking through them all, definitely JB and Harvey's seem to have the best kind of overall deals. Perfect, Sue. Love your work. That's why we're friends, staying with the Apple. If you want a Microsoft, though, Microsoft are doing some great deals on the Surface Pro 8, saving up to $528, saving up to $512 on the Laptop Studio, which is their laptop as opposed to their tablet style with the Surface Pro, and save up to $609 on the Surface Pro 7 Plus, which is the business model. Now, I use the Surface Pro. I'm not too ashamed to admit that I also have a Surface Pro that I use for the government contract. Look, it's a great little device. I'm still an Apple girl at heart, though. But if you are a PC, the Surface Pro is a fantastic tablet, and it is a good option. All right, let's look at the Apples for you, Sue. So the 2020, okay, so we are talking a little bit older here, not going to be quite as fast as the very latest models. However, they're still the M1 chip, so they are still quick. 13-inch Retina display, 15% off with Amazon. If you do want to look at getting a new one, and I think you were talking about the MacBook Air or the MacBook Air, then go directly to Apple. You're going to get a $400 gift card from Apple if you purchase over the next 4 days and do that there. So it's the MacBook Air, the MacBook Pro, Mac Mini, or the iMac. And Pete was absolutely miffed that they have not added the new iPad Pro in there because he doesn't even use a laptop anymore. He is strictly on the iPad. So there you go. That's what you're going to get from Apple. So you can use the $400 gift card to get yourself a nice set of Gen 2, wireless headphones or something as well. On the wireless headphones, if you're looking at Apple, then they are offering $80 card on the Gen 2s, and the new Gen 2 earbuds are excellent. The noise cancelling is fantastic. The transparency I love. You can use them as a listening device as well if you want to be kind of sneaky. And also Maya and JB and Harvey's also had some great deals on other wireless headphones like the Bose. In particular, there were some great deals, and the Bose are an exceptional set of wireless headphones as well. Friday to Monday inclusive. Yep. If you can get into the Apple store, then I'd head in tomorrow. So all of the information, jump on the Apple website. It's all listed now. You may even be able to pre-order for pickup. All right, let's talk software. And this is where we're going to spend the bulk of the 9 minutes that we have to go. There's a lot of software that is on sale, and some of it is sensational. So let's take a look at Restream. Now, you've probably seen people posting to Facebook or LinkedIn doing lives, and it says, live by Restream. So Restream is a live streaming piece of software that allows you to record once, or stream once, and it can go up to 30 locations. And they're offering 50% off all their annual plans. Now, Restream is a fantastic bit of software. Allows you, essentially, if you're restreaming, you can reach a wider audience by hitting multiple platforms simultaneously. So you could stream to LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, wherever you wanted to go, in the one thing. And one of the things I really like is that it has one screen to chat. So you're not having to jump between Facebook and LinkedIn as people are commenting or talking to you. It gives you one chat window that you can reply to. You can automate your streaming, so you can pre-record and set it to stream out. And it gives you some really good data, insights, and analytics on what's working. So Restream, 50% off annual plans. The next couple we're talking about are video ones as well. So Wave Video is a video editor. It's a thumbnail maker. So thumbnails are what we load up for particularly YouTube, Vimeo, that type of thing. It also does live streaming. However, I wouldn't be buying it for the live streaming. That would be kind of a bonus. If live streaming is something that you see in your 2023 future, I'd definitely be eyeing for Restream. Okay, that's by far and away, the best kind of streaming software that I've come across. But Wave Video are doing 50% off annual plans. You can resize and trim videos. You can add text, animation, stickers, transitions, and they have editable auto-generated captions and custom subtitles. So that's really important now, to be adding those subtitles to our videos when they go out. And do as I say, don't do as I do, because I haven't caught up with myself yet to add subtitles, because it's just a bit of a bridge too far for me for 2022, but it's in the future plan for 23. All right, cut me some slack. So 50% off annual plans for Wave Video. Animoto. Now, Animoto is one that I have used, and I used extensively a few years back. They have lifted their game. They didn't kind of keep up with what was going on, but they've really made some big leaps forward in the last 12 months. And this is one that you can piece together a video very quickly. You can do it from images. You can use stock library. They have a big stock library of photos and video clips, templates, text, fonts, cropping, trimming, voiceovers. So you can add different voiceovers to it. And again, 50% off annual membership. So Animoto's a cracker. Suitedash. All right, Suitedash are back with a lifetime deal. Now, Suitedash is the platform that we have embraced in our business. We moved away from HubSpot and we've gone all in on Suitedash. It is a CRM, customer relationship manager. It's a client portal. So whenever you get all of the recordings from me, when you sign up for things, that all happens through Suitedash. It has automation, so we can automate processes within the business, marketing automations. It does forms. It's got so much to it. It's just crazy. You can take payments, e-signatures, and they keep adding to it over and over and over again. Lifetime deal for $149 USD. So Lynn, jump on it. This is the one that we were telling you about the other day. Do not delay, do not pass go. Jump on this one. And this is the only one, folks, I'll be honest, that I am getting an affiliate kickback for, okay? Because we do a lot of work with Suitedash now. Everything else I'm talking to you about, nothing in it for me except Wailera. If you're listening, feel free to send me my new curler and I'll take a straightener while you're going. Suitedash, though, we do get a slight kickback. I think it's 10%, to be honest. There you go. All right, Jotform. Jotform's really, really popular. You see a lot of Jotforms online. They are an online form building platform. You can take payments with them. You can integrate them with different apps. It is a super easy platform to use to build out a form. So it might be a client induction form. It might be a survey kind of form. Any type of form, Jotform is really, really, you can, no, you go through Mark for your online payments, but it can connect it all together. I should be clear on that, Mark. But check out Jotform, 50% off any plan, and that's a huge deal for them. I've never seen them come out with anything like that one. All right, deposit photos. If you are looking for some copyright-free images, some royalty-free images. We've just moved away from Adobe because it was ridiculously expensive. It was like $120 a month or something. So at the moment, deposit photos through AppSumo have stackable codes. So $39 USD for 100 images, $78 USD for 200 images. The codes don't expire. So I just kind of went in this morning and looked at what would it look like for 10 codes, which would give me 1,000 photos. And I think it was $300. So really cheapest chips, considering I was paying $120 a month for images. So if you need to, standard license means you can use them on your socials. You can use them on your website. The only thing you can't do with them is resell them. Okay. So the codes don't expire. So if you're after some really high quality copyright free images, I'll be jumping on and grabbing a stack of those codes myself. All right, Mark, this one is for you. Use Artemis. So this one is a bit of software that allows you to find contact details, emails, and phone numbers. Now, I've never talked about Use Artemis before because it is typically around $2,000 to $2,500 USD to get into Artemis, okay? They have a $69 USD lifetime deal. Again, it's through AppSumo. Their data is pulled 500 million contacts globally, okay? A lot of these other platforms, when we look at them, they are US-based. But this one is a global platform. It's got a LinkedIn Chrome extension. Now, I would be a little cautious with that, to be honest. I haven't used this yet myself, so I am not familiar with exactly what it does or how it works, but you don't want to go upsetting the LinkedIn gods. But you can pull domain finders. So as long as you've got a web address, it will pull the information from the web addresses to who owns it and their contact details. You can export data to a CSV file. So if lead gen is on your radar for 2023, Use Artemis is something that you want to grab for $69 USD. All right, word to the wise, folks. We're going to run a couple of minutes over. So only a couple of minutes though, so hang in there with me. All right, LastPass. So security, we all know, has been a big issue this year, and the poor folks with Medibank, it's still going on. I got caught out in the Optus thing. What do we do with our passwords? How do we keep them secure? People in the Tech Club know we've talked about LastPass before. It's probably one of the most popular out there, and I've never seen LastPass offer 25% off before. So if keeping passwords or looking for some kind of secure password solution is on your radar, then definitely grab LastPass. Stores all your digital records. You can share it effortlessly. What I really like is if you say working on a website, you can generate a time-sensitive login for your developer that you can then pull back when you need to, or it just expires. So LastPass is a great deal this Black Friday. All right, BytePlay. Faye, you were talking about YouTube. So BytePlay is the bit of software that I use. It went through a bit of a rough patch, so I haven't talked about it lately. But I was reading release notes this morning, and it looks like it's really on a big comeback. So BytePlay really is designed to help you find your ideal YouTube audience. Okay, $99 USD lifetime deal. What I like about BytePlay is you can monitor content and keywords on YouTube. So slightly different to monitoring it on Google, but we know YouTube's our second largest platform. You can create partnerships. So there's a place in there that will help you reach out to other content creators on YouTube to form partnerships or to reach influencers. And you can also do content research for YouTube on there. So YouTube is going to be a big focus for me in 2023. And BytePlay, if YouTube is something that you're considering for yourself in 2023, BytePlay would be something I would take a look at grabbing, particularly because it's a lifetime deal. All right, VPNs. We talk about, again, in the Tech Club, we've talked about VPNs quite a lot. If you are someone that uses public Wi-Fi, you should be running a VPN over the top of the system just to make sure that your details are encrypted and secure while you're operating on public systems. So there are some great deals on VPNs for Black Friday. Surfshark is the one that we use. So they have a 2-year plan for $3.05 per month, all USD pricing, plus 2 months free. So that's a saving of 84%. So Jeff uses Surfshark as well. It's great, isn't it? It does drive me a little batty sometimes, I have to say, when I'm trying to do something, and because it's trying to protect me, it's like giving me blank boxes and I've got to go and switch stuff off and come back in. But by and large, a fantastic bit of kit. And listen, for $3.05 per month, we should all be signing up for a VPN and just have it running in the background. So Nord is another one, Express and Private VPN. I just talk about Surfshark because it's the one that we use. These are all other really good options as well. Private VPN, 85% off all plans, $529, $687 you can see there. So definitely worth jumping on one of the VPNs. All right, last couple to talk about. We know they are doing deals. They just haven't released them. What's happening now is most people have started their Black Friday deals like last week, and there's a lot of stuff that's already out in the marketplace, and it's rare now that people are holding back. You know, like Apple have released what they're doing, but it hasn't gone live yet. Well, these two companies have said, yes, we will be doing something, but they haven't said what it is. This is the one that I am sweating on. Now, Jasper AI is an AI content writing tool, and just phenomenal what this bit of kit does. It has read the entire internet, and you can say to it, I want to write a blog article that sounds friendly and informative, and here's a couple of keywords, and it will go and write the blog for you. Say, I want something 500 words, 750 words, whatever, and it will go and write the blog for you kind of 10 times faster, SEO optimized, and then you just kind of read through and tweak it to make it sound like you at the end. OMG, Mark, it is a absolute game changer, this bit of kit. It's used by HubSpot, it's used by Airbnb, it's used by all the big guys. And I've not talked about Jasper before because, again, it's not, unrealistically expensive for what it does, but for a lot of small businesses, it's usually priced out of the market. But they have said there is something coming. So I've popped the website in there. I would check it out tomorrow or Saturday, given, the States are a day behind us. But it writes ad copy. It can even write LinkedIn bios, Wendy, which, I'm really interested to see how that looks. It can come up with content ideas for you for blogs, titles. There's a lot of stuff it can do. It's got a library of 50 plus content templates. It's got extensions that connect into Google, all kinds of things. So Jasper's definitely one to keep an eye on. And the last one is Canva. So if you've been considering jumping to a professional Canva account, hold your horses for a couple of days because they have said they're going to do something. They just haven't announced what it is. And I got to say, since jumping from the basic to the paid accounts, it's another reason why we were able to get rid of our Adobe photos, because they just have so much more built into that paid version. So if you have been considering jumping on the paid Canva bandwagon, probably this weekend is the time to check it out. All right, that's it. 4 minutes over. I told you we were going to run a couple of minutes late, but hopefully there were 23 tips in there, plus the extras that were on the one page. Hopefully you got what you needed. I'm really keen to hear, which one or which ones you took a note of as we were going through them. So thanks, Jeff. So saying great roundup as usual. So this took me days to pull together because there are so many trying to, who's doing what and what's going on with Samsung and has Apple got anything going on and Dyson. So hopefully that's just saved you a bunch of time so you don't have to do any of it. I think there's some great Christmas presents to be had in there, at a much cheaper price point than we would normally pay. And there's also some great stuff that we can access for our own business. So Mark's after Arlo, mate. The Arlo's Restream, Wave, deposit photos, use Artemis, LastPass. Mate, you're gonna need to sell up a storm to cover off all of that stuff. So you'll love Byte Play. That's great. Happy to have a conversation with you about how that works. Deposit photos, fantastic. Use Artemis. I'm going to pick that one up too. Give me a loan. Yeah, I think I'll be coming to you, mate, to see if we can connect in and do something. All right, folks, that's it from me. If anyone has anything specific that they were after that I didn't cover, Look, this could have gone on for hours. Pop a note in the chat. I'm very happy to hang around for a couple of extra minutes and talk about anything that you were after in particular that I didn't cover. Thank you, Jeff. Take care. Remember, this is the last one for the year. We'll be back in February. So have a fabulous Christmas. Happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah. However you choose to celebrate it, be safe, be well, enjoy the time with your family, and thank you so much for supporting the top 10 tech tips for 2022, and look forward to seeing you in 2023.